Outward's lore is quite mysterious and mostly told through visual storytelling. As it is an exploration game, this storytelling method is quite appropriate, but it can sometimes be hard to gather the pieces and really understand the stories hidden behind this world. In this video, I will try to briefly sum up the main lore of Outward. Let's get into it. Outward's main plot happens in the world of Ori. More than 100 years before the beginning of the player's adventure, Ori was the home of a thriving and evolved civilization. The technology advancement of ancient Ori was quite high, with high-speed trains, complex robotics, water-purifying machines, and gigantic factories. Most of these advancements were based on a mix between technology and rune magic. In ancient Ori, the main religion was the Cabal of Wind, which worshipped the five winds. This religion structured society and was especially prevalent in the Blue Chamber Collective, an association of tribes who put the emphasis on the importance of bloodlines and family responsibility. However, someday, a man called Elat appeared. He was a monk and philosopher, and proposed a new way of living founded on discipline, help to others, and self-betterment. He created his own nameless tribe, which did not observe the Cabal of Wind's way of life. The Cabal of Wind's main priests saw this new philosophy defended by Elat as blasphemy and a menace to the domination of the Five Winds worship. So they casted a very powerful spell to try and kill Elat, which kinda backfired. Elat turned into a god, and most of the population of civilization of Ori was destroyed by a violent outbreak of monsters called the Scourge. The entire region of Abrasa turned into a desert, and the civilization went back by centuries, going back to a more medieval setting. Some technologies survived the apocalyptic events like electric lamps and guns, but they remained rare. The cities were devastated and lost most of their previous size. The city of Harmathan, for example, is now less than a tenth of its former size. The determination of the Holy Mission founded by Elat contributed to the diminution of the Scourge menace and led to the replacement of the Cabal of Wind, as Elat became the main god for a lot of people. One of the main principles of a Blue Chamber Collective, and something that survived the Scourge, is the idea that sins carry on through your descendants, and that the following generations should pay a blood price for the sins and mistakes of their ancestors. The player's grandmother was the chief of the village of Cieso, and during the Scourge, her decisions led to catastrophic losses for the community. She exiled herself with some followers and left your family with an insane blood price. In an attempt to get enough money to keep paying his blood price, the protagonist leaves with a merchant friend called Izan to try and make some gold through trading. Unfortunately, the boat they were coming back on after the trip sank right before Cieso, because Izan's brother forgot to turn on the lighthouse. The protagonist has unfortunately not paid his blood price while at sea, and is then forced to begin an adventure, poor and with an ultimatum: pay his due blood price or lose his home. This is where the game begins. Thank you very much for watching this video till the end. I plan on making this into a series to explore together more parts of Outward's lore. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, do not hesitate to subscribe and like the video. I'll see you again. Bye.